I played about as good as I could. I mean, I had some putts that could have dropped, but that's how golf is, and I'm very, pleased with the round today.
What's been the adjustment like for you going from a guy who's fighting for your card to then winning, and now you're playing in a major championship?
You know, I think I was 123 or four on that FedEx Cup list going into the Barbasol Championship and won. And people asked me, was it a relief or was it excitement? And it was excitement. I knew I had a few more tournaments to secure my card, but you know, getting that first win was huge in confidence wise. I can't say how hard it is to win out here. I can't stress it. I mean, what these guys do, what Jason Day or Rory or Jordan or Dustin Hideki, winning three times in one season. I mean, that's people take that for granted, and it's unbelievable. So hopefully I can be in that category in the next year or two and be in their shoes. But right now I'm just trying to get that second one.
Grayson, just reflect a bit more on that win. Talk about a life-changing moment. If someone had actually said to you, you're going to get that win, it's going to get you into the PGA Championship, you're going to be where you are today, what would you have said to them?
Yeah, it was my last 2 years, year and a half has really gone by fast. I went from conditional status on the web.com to turning that into two top tens and getting through the shuffle last year, and then turning that into a top 25 money list finish, and then I won the finals event. So I got fully exempt this year, which was great. I didn't realize how great it was. Have that luxury of being in some of the invitationals, and I probably played too much to start the year just because I wanted to. It's always been my dream to be on the PGA Tour, and how was I going to pass up some of those great courses out on the West Coast? So I wore myself out a little bit early on in the year, and then I just kind of buckled down and just grinded it out in the middle of the season. Had some decent finishes. I was making cuts, but just not capitalizing on it. And everything clicked, like you said, at Barbasol this year, and it was exciting, and what comes with that, not only a 2-year exemption, but getting to the PGA Championship, it's huge. I get to go to Maui, and I'm looking forward to trying to make a run at the FedEx this year. So,
What do you attribute the performance boost to?
I credit the team I have around me. I have a swing coach back home in Raleigh, Ted Kegel, who I worked with for a long time, and then I hired Josh Gregory, who used to be the SMU golf coach. Bay Hill week, missed the cut there, and I think I made 10 cuts in a row after that. And my short game has really elevated since I've been working with Josh. My time management, I'm out here practicing for a purpose now. I'm not just out here on the range or on the practice area for 5 hours and talking and chatting. I get my work done quickly and get out of here, so I don't waste too much energy Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, so I'm ready to go on Thursday. And I think I have a lot more energy now because of that.
So you're still living in Raleigh, and what club are you working at?
Yeah, I live in Raleigh. I'm a member at TPC Wakefield. There's a few of us out there, so we have some good matches, but I don't have any plans to move anytime soon. I love it at Raleigh, and when it gets cold, I need that break anyway. So
you're supposed to be a bundle of nerves when you play in your first PGA Championship.
Honestly, that win took a lot of nerves off. I'm free willing it now. I'm not going to put any pressure on myself now. I know I have the game to win. It's just a matter of putting together 4 rounds, because that's what it takes when you play in the majors. You can't have one round or you'll drop way down. And all the world-class players are here, so I have to play my A plus game probably right now to win, where some guys may be able to play their B plus and win. So hopefully I'll be at that stage in my career soon.
Can you talk about your round today, what the keys were, and maybe a critical juncture of it?
Yeah, I drove it well enough. I missed when I did miss the fairway, I missed it in a pretty good spot to get to the green. I hit a lot of greens today. There's a lot of places on the pins, especially today. You could hit the fat part of the green where you're supposed to hit it, and then you're just wanting to 2-putt from there. These greens are very fast. I've never played Augusta, but I've heard the similarities of Augusta and here. These are just Bermuda, which probably makes it even tougher. So yeah, I guess, you know, hitting a lot of greens today was key, and you know, that took a lot of pressure off my putting, and I made the ones that I really should have made. So.
Grayson, what's your take on the fourth green?
On the fourth green, I think it's definitely not like the other 17. I mean, that's kind of the only way to put it. You know, I played with Peter Uline today, and he had a shot. I think he had a 7-iron, and he landed 2 feet left, pin high, and it goes over the green, and he makes 4. That's a little absurd, maybe, but you know, it is what it is. We're all playing the same hole, so I mean, it's just, you know, it is what it is. I think maybe after this week they could probably go in and change some of the undulations to it, make it a little flatter. But I'm sure they're going to mess around with that tee a little bit too, and you know, maybe we'll hit a wedge in one day, and they might tuck that pin. So that, you know, if we have a wedge in our hand, then it's fine. But if we're hitting 7-iron, 6-iron, some guys might even hit 5 today to that pin. It's very tough.
What'd you hit?
I hit a kind of a cut 7. I was in between 8 and 7, but you know, I hit it just to the right. Actually, we were in my practice round. We were looking at that pin, and I knew it was better to go at that pin and short side yourself than it was to try to hit it 30 feet because the putt is so quick. And I short sided myself, and if I didn't have a bat, I mean, it's all patchy grass over there. So if I would have had a decent lie, it would have been an easy up and down. Unfortunately, I had kind of an iffy lie and didn't get it up and down. But I think just right, or even in that bunker, if you get up far enough in the face today, that's a good spot.
Thanks, Grayson. Just to clarify, you had never played here before, or?
No, I've never played Quell before this week.
And have you ever come here to watch the tournament?
Yeah, I have. This course is so much different though than what it used to be. So I don't. It's probably a good thing I have never played here before, because it's a totally different course. So I kind of think no one really has an advantage here besides Webb Simpson, who plays here every day, you know. But yeah, I think the guys who've played well here in the past, I don't know if it suits their game just because they would play, you know, since all the changes. So I know I was watching TV last night, and they were talking, you know, about all these guys who played well here in the past, and it's just like, it's a totally different course. Maybe they see the lines good off the tee, but even some tee shots or some holes have changed. So it's a totally new course for everyone.